Okay, it's beer o'clock again on the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a beer from St. Bernardus and it's the Abt 12, coming in at 10% ABV. There you go, there's the bottle. Nice looking beer. Now this beer was sent to my wife. There's the bottle cap. By a German fellow called Jens, who started talking to her on YouTube. I've not actually spoken to him myself, but I'd like to thank him personally for sending the beer. Always wanted to review this one. Oi. Quite lively. Let's get it poured into the camera. Always wanted to review this one. On the channel. And we finally got a bottle. So I'll leave a bit of the yeast in there to spin it up and put it in a bottle later on, but it's a 2 to 3 finger head. It's slightly off-white head, beer in the glass. There's quite a bit of sediment there floating around. But it's a deep, very deep amber coloured beer. It's almost brown. Typical Abbey looking beer, Abbey looking triple. 10%. Let's get a nose on this one then. Smells quite dry. It smells lively, if that makes any sense. It smells like the beer is going to kind of fizz on your tongue. It's the second fermentation process. It smells a little yeasty, but loads of sweet candied forest fruits. Little vinous. I'm going to dig in. Cheers everyone. Oh, that is absolutely superb. Quite a dry beer, very carbonated from that second fermentation process in the bottle, yeasty, and now a longing bitterness on the end. But the first thing that got me with this beer was just how sweet it was up front and how bitter it was on the back end. It's a big battleground between the bitter and the sweet, and it's one that's, oh, there's cherry, picking up all sorts of tastes here in the mouth, but it's one that I enjoy. I enjoy these big battlegrounds, these big bold beers with their sweetness and the bitterness that kind of battles away together. Let's give it another taste. It's almost musty, a dry mustiness up front as well. And it's almost champagne-y. Not in a lambic type of way, but in its own peculiar little kind of vinous champagne-y way. There's quite a bit of sediment still floating around in the bottle, in the glass even. I tried my wife's version of this, and my wife's version was quite a lot sweeter and it didn't have as much sediment in, so I may be drinking quite a different beer to her, especially with all that yeast. It's going to give a very kind of deep, dry fruitiness. To give it more of a nose then. And the nose is very forest fruity. It's very sweet. There's loads of cherry, loads of plum. See if there's much plum in the taste. Yeah, there's plum there, but for me, it's just how nice and bitter and dry it is on the back end that impresses me with this beer. Yeah, I reviewed a few, the Chimay Blue, West Fletterian 12, or West Fledron 12, however you want to pronounce it. Now the St. Bernardus, also the Rochefort 12, and they're all kind of very similar styles. Definitely a Belgian style of beer which I like. I'm not sure if there's a website I can give you, but no. Extra strong beer is pronounced in English. Let's give it a final thought and a rating then from the Real Ale Guide. It's going down very quickly. There's a little bit of alcoholness going on with this 10% beer. It's hidden well, but you definitely get a warming sensation as the beer is going down. I like all the dryness, I like the taste, I like the yeast element of the beer. I think I preferred my wife's bottle. My wife's bottle was a little sweeter than this, but there's definitely some sweetness in there. Pardon me. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 beer from the Real Ale Guide. Very nice. Very pleased to try it. Thank you, Shen, for letting me try this beer. We got another beer coming up tomorrow in tomorrow's review, so check it out. But thanks for watching me, the Real Ale Guide. Put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe if you like, and cheers.